Hey, let's get into this. Happy Saturday. Hope everyone having a good weekend. Um, but let's get into Leah. Okay? It's been a minute since I talked about her. She came on live crying about him not letting her, so-called not letting Jerrod not letting her see her kids, okay? But my thing is this. He said the last time that y'all had a court order, okay? And you have to follow it, you have to read it, you have to look at it and follow it. Then y'all have some app that y'all communicate on. And y'all go by it, okay, and the courts know about it. So, is it that you want to get the kids for Thanksgiving and you couldn't, and you told a tantrum and get mad and say he don't want to let you see the kids? It seems like what's going on here. I don't know why you sitting up there crying because you couldn't. I believe you crying because you can't get your way. You can't control everything anymore. You can't manipulate the situation anymore. You can't lie about the situation anymore. But people soon forget all the stuff they done to somebody and what they said about people and how they treated them when they had the kids. But all the videos are out here. Even if you erase them, people still remember the video because you had them up for quite some time. I believe that you want to get the kids for Thanksgiving. Y'all, I don't know if y'all made arrangements for you to get the kids on Thanksgiving and things changed, or you just wanted to get them and he not letting you get them. But it's not your time. They say December the 2nd. Okay, you getting mad because you can't have the kids for Thanksgiving, but you still get to see the kids December the 2nd. So what is the crying about? You're like you saying you never gonna see the kids again. You still get to see your kids. You still get to see your kids, girl. It's just a point of the fact that you want to control every aspect of somebody else's life. And just because of your kids, you feel like you can control it. And you've been doing it, but now you can't no more. You are bitter, you mad, and all the above. But are you paying child support for your kids? I think not. You're not even trying to take care of them financially to help out because you want to be bitter and mean towards the father just because you can't get stuff the way you wanted to get it. And just because you can't do stuff the way you want to do it, you want to say it's him. You want to still blame him for everything like you were doing in a relationship. You used to come on here while the man was at work, lying on him. He didn't even know half sometimes he was lying. And then when he was there and you would do it, he'll call you out and y'all start arguing or y'all get into a disagreement on live because he'll call you out and say you lying onto your people on YouTube. And we already knew you were lying because you do it when he at work. He don't even know half the stuff that you was telling him. And some of the stuff he went along with because he knew that it was your income. But people get fed up with it. People get fed up. And I feel like she come on here to manipulate the subscribers to make them be on her side because you know they gullible enough to believe her side because Rod really don't come out as much unless he really have to come out and defend himself. He already said the court has the paper that how it works. You can't dictate how it works. You can't dictate how it works. That's your problem. You cannot control the situation, and you want to talk about I see why bitter. Everybody, you can't say I see why this because your situation is different from some woman you say a bitter baby mama, which you is. Your situation is different from anybody else's. Everybody's situation is different, so you can't say I see why people do this. I see why people do that. You still get to see your kids. You just can't control the narrative anymore. You can't control the narrative, but you still get on here and manipulate and lie and make it seem like you're the victims. Make it seem like he keeping you from your kids and this and this and that when he not. Just because when you call, he can't drop everything and say, yeah, you can get the kids and work on yours. Because if he do that, then you really think you won. Then you start going back and think you running things. Just because you didn't want to co-parent right, just because you didn't want to be vindictive, just because you was mad, just because you was being spiteful, just because you doesn't care and you like to control every aspect of somebody's life. You was doing all this stuff when y'all was together. You was doing all this stuff when y'all broke up. You was doing all this stuff while you was in Florida. and now you closer, you feel like, when I call, I should be able to get the kids when I feel like it. But you ain't even paying child support for your kids. You're not even financially taking care of the kids. Just because they see you a couple of days after week, he's still doing more than you is. But you was complaining about him and talking about he need to pay more, he need to pay this more, and then he start paying that ain't enough. It's you. You look in the mirror, it's you. Until you get the help, that you need, none of your life will never change. None of your life will never change because you always victim. You always pointing a finger at everybody but yourself. And you also, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of that. But you tired because you can't control the situation. That's why you tired. You tired because you can't manipulate. You can't play games with Jerrod no more. He tired of it. He fed up. He not going for it no more. That's why he put the courts in it. Why he put the judge in the courts in it? Because he was tired of you playing with him about his kids. Now you want to sit there and act like you so willing to cope and willing to be support. No, you're not. You just want stuff done the way you want it done. And if it ain't on your terms, you want to cry wolf and say, you won't let me see the kids. I have to wait till December 2nd. Girl, you still get to see your kids. What's the point of crying? While you up there crying, you ain't trying to figure out a way how you can support your kids financially. I can't get my words out. And pay their child support and take care of them. Buy them see what they want for Christmas. Not just get them one or two gifts. Your mama get one and you get one. And your mama's be the biggest one. Come on now. She out in the next one. She need to get it. She ain't gonna get it together. She a lost cause, like I've been saying. But it's just really crazy how she wanna come on here and whine to people for people to feel sorry for her. When she should be reading the fine print of stuff, understanding the law, understanding their agreement, understanding all that stuff. Anyway, see y'all in the next one.